Where in the world would you go to find a place where education is valued and teachers are highly respected? If you ask international researcher Pasi Sahlberg, the best place just may be his homeland of Finland. Finland is recognized as having one of the most successful education systems in the world, a value that is reflected in how the country treats its educators.
If you are a primary elementary school teacher or high school teacher, your social status in your society, in your community is very high. That you are as highly regarded as lawyers or business people or doctors. To be a teacher in this society, American society, is not so highly appreciated as it is in Finland.
Sahlberg, a researcher and official with EU European Training Foundation in Torino, Italy, brought his expertise to a meeting of educators and policymakers at the WEAC building in Madison. He discussed Finnish education reform and the principles that have led to Finland being perhaps the highest performing school system in the world.
We cannot only look at the test scores of students. This is not the only indicator that makes education system work well. And in Finland we are looking at several things when we evaluate or assess the quality of the education system. Of course, student learning is one thing where Finland is doing extremely well in the international comparisons. But I think what is significant in Finland is also that it's an education nation where almost everybody is participating in education. So there's practically no dropout. There's a huge amount of adult population participating in learning activities all the time. There's also very widely spread equity, so that these good results and good education is going throughout the society, which means that for example, that the differences between the schools in terms of their performance in literacy, mathematics and science that are used to determine this are extremely small. They're actually smallest in the world. So that we can say that everybody and every school is a good school, and every student has the opportunity to learn well. And probably what is finally the end characteristics here is that everything has been done with a reasonable cost. So it's a kind of a mix of good politics, good governance, good luck as well, certain history, cultural values that fit into this type of developments, and the favorable social context.
Sahlberg was invited to Madison by University of Wisconsin-Madison Emeritus Education Professor Dean Bowles to share his expertise with state educators. Of course, one of the key underlying questions is how Wisconsin might benefit from some of the lessons of Finland. It all starts with great teachers.
How to get the best young people, the best high school leavers to choose and enroll in teacher education programs in your universities and colleges, and then also make sure that the working conditions of teachers in schools are in line with the high professions that we have elsewhere. I understand that in the United States teachers are spending most of their working time in a classroom teaching their students. And an interesting comparison to Finland, for example, is that American teachers teach approximately twice as much per day or per week or year than Finnish teachers, which means that in Finland there's a much more time for teachers to work together with others, to work with the parents, do much more school improvement and professional development work than here. I hear it regularly here that teachers say that there's no time to do anything except work in a classroom. So I think these are the couple of things that could be probably used as ideas from Finland. They obviously seem to be, in Finnish context, some of the things that have an important role to play, so I have no reason to doubt why they couldn't be so here as well.